What's going on, guys? We are going to be talking about the final, well, not the final, but the finale of Big Sky Season 2, and it's been interesting this season. I will say with the latest episode, I am very happy and very shocked that we now have Jensen Ackles into the fold. Playing, of course, Bo, the brand new sheriff in town that is going to be looking over everything. It was interesting. It was very interesting to see where exactly he would fit in this fold. And I will say this, man, it was interesting. But the whole entire, I'll get back to that. But the whole series of this season, it was up and down for me, man. I mean, because with them putting the Syndicate where the whole thing with Ronald being prisoner, same thing with Scarlet being a prisoner by Wolf, which was kind of funny. It was played by the same actor as the previous one, and then seeing everything from Cassie getting into a relationship with the other guy, and then of course Jenny getting a relationship with Travis. There was a lot going on, man, and there was a lot to kind of try to hold on with, because the entirety of this season was almost a little hard to follow, because where Mark almost got in a relationship with Jerry, which honestly would have made more sense, and same thing where Cassie, because again, I really don't prefer Cassie. I can deal with her character, but she's not a fan favorite of mine. I really don't care for her that much, but again, I still deal with the character. Now again, I felt sad for her that she lost her dad, but at the same time, it was like, okay, but then we moved on, and this season they really dragged it out. They really did. They really dragged it out with the cartel thing, the whole where the kids was trying to, get the money and the drugs and do all this and that. There was a lot of stupidity in that entirety part of this season, and it was really dumb. I felt like they were mainly trying to focus on the teenage relationships rather than the actual story, and it just didn't make no sense. And I didn't care about the damn kids at all. I really didn't. I didn't really care about what was going to happen to them. I didn't care about what exactly was going to be the end results. And I will say, though, with the whole cartel bit, they kind of played that out for a very long time anyway, especially with, Travis trying to go after the head, one, to try to figure out what happened to, I guess, his CI and love interest, but then also still hooking up with Jenny. And then we also got to see a big twist and turn where she lets him go at the end, because apparently his CI is still alive. And then at the same time, we also find out that Ren allowed her brother to kill their father, because their father not only gave all rights to his current wife, but was unknowingly that he was going to give all rights as well to the business. And then now knowing what happened to the old sheriff, and then Jensen Ackles' character who takes over as sheriff, it's going to be interesting to kind of fill out the character. If I mean, obviously he's come across as a good guy. We got to know a little bit about his character, that he is, he's got an ex-wife, he's got a daughter, and he's new to town. And it kind of seems like the Syndicate is there to stay. I'm kind of curious of how they're going to play out that, due to if they're going to stay in Montana, or they're going to make sure they get, they're going to push them out. What's going to happen? What's going to happen with the Syndicate situation now that Ronald's dead after so long, and then finally taking them down in a way? Is Scarlet still gonna run from the Syndicate? Is the Syndicate going after her? Are they gonna try to go after Phoebe? Are they gonna be revealed of more of the Syndicate, how widespread they are, especially what happened in the first season, and what's gonna happen with Travis? Are they gonna show him again? There are a lot of unanswered questions that are probably gonna happen in the new season. I know they did get picked up for a third season. Right before the final episode aired, Jensen was declared as a series regular, so very happy for that for him. Again, big fan of his from Supernatural, so very happy that we get to have another great actor on the show, and can't wait to see exactly what we're gonna have forward, man. I mean, Catherine Winwick, I think she brings a lot of I would say the action and the kick-ass of the show. I will be the first one to admit that. I think she's like the bread and butter that kind of holds the show together, because what she goes through in the story, I think is a little more interesting to me. And then Cassie, she brings whatever to the show. And again, I don't know what it is with her character. I don't know if it's the writing or the acting. Again, I don't know what it is, but I'm not for it. I mean, that's just me. And then the ones that they had cast for Ren and her brother and all that, they were very annoying. I will give the one that plays the actress Ren, she's bringing that villainous side to where you want to have her dead, but at the same time wondering what the hell's going on. And then also in this whole season, you're wanting Scarlett and Ronald to fail and die, but at the same time, in a weird way, you're wanting to root for them as well as also have them die. So it's weird twists and turns of your own morals of who you're rooting for in this show, as well as also what you think is right, what you think is wrong, and also what character you like and what character you don't like, and what character you want to see die, and what character you want to see survive this craziness that's going on in the world of Big Sky. Now, I will say I am a little shocked that season 3 is picked up, because honestly I didn't think it was going to, especially with them really focusing on teenagers again. They were focusing on teenagers in the first season, but again, it made sense due to the story and the way they did it. But again, with this one, it felt like that they pushed it more into going into from kids finding drugs and money from a cartel, learning it was from the cartel, and then the cartel comes, and then it gets more developed. And again, I understand with the developing process, but again, with mainly a good percentage of the kids, I felt like that they brought it down, because I felt like that these kids didn't really know what the hell they were doing. I know one of the kids I recognized from Stephen King's It, and he's been in something else. Other than that, these other kids, I felt like that they really killed the story, and the same thing with what else they were trying to do for the show to begin with. So again, there was a lot of this season I just didn't enjoy. There was times I was very much behind on Big Sky, and I didn't want to watch it because it was getting very, I'll be honest, it got woke a good few times, and I just wasn't for it. I was just like, hey, I'm not going to watch something, and I'm not going to support something if it's going to just be this all the time. And the whole thing with Wolf and Scarlett and even Ronald, it got very repetitive, it got very annoying, and I just didn't care anymore. And then the same thing with it was showing about them trying to find Ronald the entire time, and it just made it seem like it was a lot harder than what it really was. And again, I don't know if it was the writing, I don't know what it was, but I don't know. I was seeing all kinds of different reviews on it, and again, I would say the last few episodes came out very strong. I think with them again gaining Jensen, and then they're gaining Reba McEntire for the 3rd season, which again I'm going to be kind of interested to see who she is going to be playing as. I'm not going to lie, I would be laughing extremely hard if she plays as Jensen's mother, because with them both being from Texas, I could see how that could be pulled off. But I would laugh extremely hard if they do that. I would. I'd be like, oh damn, I can't believe they did that. But I don't know. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see how the next season plays. We're going to see how, because they've been killing off a lot of characters. They've been killing off a lot of characters of who we thought was going to be around for a while, with them kind of stringing along other characters. But who knows? We're going to see what's going to happen. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments down below. What you guys think of season 2? Again, y'all should already know my favorite character is Jenny. She's my favorite character since the beginning. Still going to be my favorite character. I was kind of hoping she was going to be taking the place as temporary sheriff at the moment. I was even shocked that she got to be going back to the police department. I think that's a very good role for her character, rather than being a PI. I think she can do both, try to be a PI and be a cop at the same time. Or Cassie, she just needs to stay being a PI, because I don't think she can handle being a cop for a certain degree. But again, those are just my opinions. But what you guys think about it, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you next time.